a chat. There is a certain level of personal hygiene that I think people don't realize you have to take extra care of the bits and goodies that are downstairs when you're a woman. Like, this is why people have sit down air, if you don't know. This is why people have sit down air, because they are not clean down there. So I've had situations where like clients genuinely,
sit down air is absolutely insane.
I have a hard time waxing them because of odors and things like that. If you come and you have feces smeared all the way up to your vulva, the entire room smells like poop. And you would be surprised that it happens as often as it does. I don't want to see anyone spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on their face and you haven't washed your genitals in a few weeks.
Oh, who's doing that? What?
What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. So in this video, this woman basically talks about female hygiene. Okay, and then got a lot of backlash for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and press play, pause and play, and give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions on this entire situation.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm a waxer. We need to have a chat. Sorry, I'm in between clients right now. I have 20 minutes to eat my lunch, so I'm doing it at the same time. But to preface this video and say, I'm not trying to shame anyone. I'm just being super honest. Being a woman, a waxer, you realize that not everyone grew up with the same knowledge of hygiene, feminine hygiene, as you. And like I said, this is more meant so to be educational, but I need to set the scene so you guys understand what it's like when some people lay down on a table.
Now, we already know what happens, right? A lot of these, Felicia Rashad did it, right? She prefaced her video by saying, you know, women are queens, and I don't want anybody to feel bad about what I'm going to say.
And I don't mean to be critical, and I hope young ladies listening don't take this as personal criticism, because I don't mean it that way.
Immediately after she said that, people took it the wrong way. Okay. Sherry Shepherd talked to young women about the way that they dress and said that it was coming from, you know, out of love or whatever the case is, and tried to preface that it wasn't her shaming anybody.
This is where I have to put my Auntie Sherry wig on. And I say this with all of the love that I have. Ladies, this is not it.
Immediately after that, she got mad. People got mad. So seeing this woman do the same exact kind of thing, I immediately knew, I'm like,
yep, the women are gonna eat her up alive. You know, one thing that women love to do is rally behind some hate, boy. Were you talking about what? You said what about who? Oh nah, fuck you. Especially if you're a woman. That's something that a lot of people don't be realizing, that girls be hating on girls like more than they be hating on niggas sometimes, bro. Like I have met so many girls that kind of be like, bro, it's hard having female friends. Like, we be hating on each other, man.
Like, yeah, they're not gonna hear anything that she said in the beginning of this video. When you basically say, I'm not trying to upset anyone, just know that they are hearing, I need to hurry up and get upset.
Get upset, yeah.
Now, you have to understand, as a waxer, there's a lot of things that I don't care about. You're like, oh, my hair is so long. I don't care. That's the point. Like, sorry, I'm sweating like in the middle of the wax. Girl, I don't care. I don't care about your hyperpigmentation. I don't care about your ingrown hairs, your weight. I don't care about your size. I don't care what you wore to come. Like, I don't care. But there is a certain level of personal hygiene that I think people don't realize you have to take extra care of the bits and goodies that are downstairs when you're a woman.
This is an interesting video because we're getting a woman telling us this, then we're also getting a woman's perspective. But now, as a man, I'm gonna give you all my perspective as well. Let's lock in and see what's going on though.
Now, here's the thing, right? This woman is a waxer by profession, okay? A Brazilian waxer to be exact, which means that she has seen as much kitties as probably a OBGYN. Okay? Yeah. She has seen all types of variations of the kitty because that is a part of her profession. So this is not somebody who is just talking, you know, to talk. This is somebody who was talking based off of her active in actual experiences because of her current job.
These are things that if you do not learn as a child growing up, you really don't know. Men don't really care when they're having with you.
Oh,
so when you have another woman on there.
Whoa. And this is why a man's perspective is needed. What you mean we don't care? Because I tell you this much, my nigga. If you smell yourself a little bit, just know we can smell it a lot. And we don't like that shit, bro. One thing, I don't care how bad you are. I don't care how good you look. I don't care, you know, if I laid eyes on you, I goddamn fell in love like a Cinderella story, my nigga. If we go to get intimate and I start smelling something, it's over with. It's over with, because one thing I cannot tolerate, I hate it just in general. Like, my biggest pet peeve, just walking around, no offense to you niggas, but honestly, nah, fuck that. Offense to you niggas. I hate when I'm walking around just in public, at supermarket, gym, anywhere, and an individual passes me and I just get a whiff of must. Like, god damn. Please take a fucking shower. I don't care what your situation is, bruh. Soap is goddamn $1.99. I'm sure you can find some 99-cent soap out there, bruh. Yo, my bad real quick, but I gotta put y'all on, man. I know y'all like money. Shit, I like money. Money's nice. And I'm about to give y'all the easiest hustle to make some side cheese while you doom scrolling watching Berto videos, I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of y'all be playing games on your phones for free. Now I'm about to show you how to get paid off it. Hit the link in my description or scan this QR code on the screen, and in only about 30 seconds, you're gonna be able to sign up for freecash.com. It's super simple, just like any website. With a quick email and a password, you're in. It's gonna be a wall of games just waiting for you to get to that cheese. There's so many valid options, so just actually pick a game that you would like to play on your free time. You speed run the levels, and I'm talking about actual money that you can spend IRL, go straight into your free cash balance. I'm telling you, bro, this method turns your brain dead time where you just chilling playing games on your phone to actually stacking some cheese. Realistically, most people are pulling $10 to $20 in a day just from casual playing. You ain't even gotta be going crazy for real. And if you're one of them grinders, you actually like to get to that bag, there are offers where you can make up to $100 to even $500. So it does get pretty insane, I'm telling you. Now, some of the top earners, you don't gotta do this, but if you want to, you could actually speed run and spend a couple of dollars for better earning opportunities. But you don't have to spend a penny, bro. You could dead ass get a bankroll just by playing the free games. Stick to the free stuff and you'll still be able to cash out. So next time you're taking a break from my videos and you just chilling and you playing games on your phone, you might as well make something out of it. You guys know I've always said, man, if you're gonna play video games, you might as well make some money, man. And they made the cash out process so easy. They have PayPal, gift cards, whatever works for you, they got it. So hit the link or scan the code and sign up for free today, gang. Because when you use my link, they're already gonna start you off with a $5 bonus. Where you at, family? Y'all already know I got you, bro. Let's get back to the video. But go get your money, dog. Wash your ass, your genitals, your underarms, and scrub your body, man. I am tired of smelling nasty ass motherfuckers, bro. And then don't get me started on a woman. Now, me personally, thankfully, I haven't had too many interactions with women in an intimate way where I was like, ooh, you stink. You know what I'm saying? But I have been around some of my other homies' girls and just, I've caught a whiff of some shit like, oh my God, y'all not smelling that? Like, you don't smell your girl smelling like that? But hey, that ain't my girl, so I just let that shit rock. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people, sometimes you slip up, you know, sometimes you just had a bad day. I don't know, maybe you just got off from the gym, you know, things happen. But for the most part, bro, especially women, it's like I look at women in such a pristine way. Like obviously I'm being immature and kind of joking to a degree, but I don't even like the idea of women pooping. And that's immature of me, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that my girl can't poop or whatever the fuck, but like, you know what I mean? Like women are just so feminine and beautiful and like these perfect beings in my eyes. It's like the thought of you stinking and like it just fucks up my whole head, bro.
Provider, it's like, wait, just so you know, this is going on downstairs.
Now, this is the part that I disagree. I think that some men who are, you know, wanting access to a woman may not understand certain things or may not maybe even see it, but men actually do care.
Big, we care.
Okay, I've had more than, you know, enough men comment on certain videos that I talked about feminine hygiene, in which they are openly saying like, yeah, there's some girls that have a smell, or how many women, you know, they themselves have taught about hygiene. Okay, so it's not even just about the fact that they have what you have or whatever, but there are men who have talked about they've been in relationships with women or dealt with women and had to teach them about their own hygiene.
It's crazy. But you know what it is? A lot of I don't want to say a lot of women, but I just think people be so ignorant to the fact that, you know, they think they taking the shower and all that stuff, but a lot of times it be your fucking diet. Y'all don't drink no water. You just fucking drink juice and soda all day. You eat out every night, greasy foods. Yeah, like your body is going to start producing funky ass smells because our body's supposed to be 90% water. But your shit running on goddamn oil.
Think about that.
Honest, if you didn't know this, now you know. You need to wipe front to back. As a waxer, when you wipe back to front,
Who's wiping back to front?
your feces is smearing into your discharge.
Oh!
All the way up the front of you. Now, obviously, this doesn't smell, but this is like severely unhygienic. It's introducing a lot of bacteria into the area, and you are very prone to UTIs when this happens.
I just think that, using the bathroom anyway, in any regard, not to get too deep with you guys, and not taking a shower before your wax appointment is already diabolical. Okay? I just think that is already like completely disrespectful. Like it shows that you have no shame within yourself, that you don't feel like.
And that's just a people problem in general, bro. Like, some people just don't have no shame. And I'm not even going to put that only on women. Like, just people in general, it's like, God damn it, bro. Like, me personally, bro, I'm a pretty confident guy. But something that I don't want to say insecure about, but it's like I'm hyper aware. I'm always hitting this. Always keep a stick of deodorant in the bag. Always got, some cologne on deck. Like, I want to smell good because I think it's so disgusting, bro, when you smell like shit.
Self-conscious about it, and then even worse, that you are subjecting somebody else to that situation. That's crazy to me. And one thing that I love that this woman keeps mentioning is the fact that a lot of these women's, that were growing up, a lot of their mothers are the ones who failed them. Right? They chose not to have the conversations about hygiene. They didn't show them the proper ways of how to, conduct themselves. And so a lot of people are just going through and getting by talking about, I want to get flued out. I want the lashes, the wigs, the nails, this. I need a Birkin bag, and don't know basic things like hygiene.
Wiping a fucking back to front on their ass. Hell nah.
This is a real conversation. This is a woman conversation.
I hear.
And honestly speaking, some women don't know this. Like, genuinely don't know, because honestly, wiping back to front is easier, but it's not right. You should be exfoliating your whole body. You need to use a washcloth or a loofah of some sort. I use a silicone loofah because it is not harboring with bacteria as like a netted loofah. You need to use something to wash your body. You need to wash your whole body. You need to spread your cheeks and get the water in between your cheeks when you're in the shower. You need to wash your legs. You need to wash your feet.
Please.
You cannot just use your hands. It may not seem like a hygiene thing.
Hoes out here washing with just their hands? Y'all out here washing with just your hands, girls? Nah, say it ain't so.
But this is a respect and a manners thing.
Again, this is a mama conversation. I respect this woman for having this conversation. I don't see nothing that she said wrong. She is just giving the tips and tricks. And it's not like she added nobody. It's not like she said anybody's name. It's not like she tagged anyone in the conversation. She just had open dialogue so that people can be aware of these things. And again, I think that's a true, in how they always talk about girls and a girl's girl or, girlhood or whatever. I think this is a true girl's girl. Putting y'all up on game just in case you guys don't know.
I can't tell you how many times I've had clients come in. Hey, sorry I'm a few minutes late. I was at a workout class. Hey, sorry I'm a few minutes late.
I imagine. I can only imagine that when she hears that shit, it's like, oh my God. Fuck. Oh my fucking, like, damn. Fuck you mean you was at a workout class? Go take a shower, man. She need to go ahead and just build a shower in the studio and charge them a little extra. Like, hey, bro, you coming in this hoe from the gym? Oh yeah, you got to use the shower right there, and you got to pay $10. If not, we rebooking. Sorry, cancel. Can't come into my shit stinking. Respectfully.
Just came from the gym. Why would you do that? And listen, I'm one for charging a late fee and a no-show fee. I will charge you. But if you're like, hey, I was just at the gym and I am sweaty down there and I just worked out for 2 hours, or I just came from a hot mat class,
charging you a stink fee, bitch.
Hot yoga class, I need to shower before my wax appointment, I promise you, I might even give you a discount. If you are sexually active with your partner before your appointment, chances are high that we know. Number one, it has a smell. But if it's inside of you, it's coming out on our table. When we pull the strip, you lose control of that area in your pelvic floor for like a few seconds here and there. It comes out. And listen, that's y'all's business. Do what you need to do. I'm grown, I'm pregnant, I get it. It gets to a point where like you need to have that under control before everything is out on the table. Because everything will be out on the table. Believe that. Unfortunately for me, it will be. So even just like that's...
Wow, this is crazy. This is a different perspective. Y'all let me know if y'all enjoy when sometimes I watch, female type content, because I feel like as men we get like we're really walking into a different world. Like, it's cool for us to want to go do the deed and clap some shit, you know, have a good time with our woman. But then it's like, then she leave and go to the wax appointment. Oh, nah, what the fuck is going on right now,
That's
man?
a manners thing. That's something we need to be mindful of.
I love how she said that it's a manners thing, right? Because I hate to say it, but there is this new era of women of like, you know, they don't have any shame. You know how we talk about, you know, I said here, please bring back shame. Bring back shame. But there is this new era of women that they don't have any shame. They literally could not care less. And so she's like, you know, talking to those type of women who be like, well, I don't care if it's on the table. That don't got nothing to do with me. Or I don't care. I'm not embarrassed. And
I've said this before, bro. It's disgusting, like, where we've turned as a society. Like, you know, and I don't think it's just all women's fault, but we're talking about women right now, right? And a basic example of no more shame is, I remember there was a time where if a girl's nudes got leaked, you know, she's moving across the country. She goddamn ready to change her name, because it's just like, how could I stay in this same city with people knowing what my temple looks like? Now, girls are waiting, desperately waiting till they turn 18 so that they can willingly show the world their temple. It's crazy, bro. It's a cold world we're living in right now.
And so what? I'm a girl. It happens. Like, okay, let's take you out of it then. Let's just talk about basic manners. Right? Yeah. Please have manners when you go into this place. Please be mindful of your waxer, that they don't need to experience and know all of your business based off of you wanting to be lazy and skip a step. Like, please just have, you know, at least the mindset that you were doing this for another person, even if you don't feel the need to do it for yourself. And I said it before, you know, I mean, I would not go to a public bathroom. I will not. I will try my dog.
Shit, as a nigga, me too. I'm not using the public bathroom. I will hold it. My nigga, I've done it. I've held detrimental bathroom situations but I'm not. I'm going home. I'm going home. I am not using no public shit, bro. It would have to be like, I don't even know. You know, obviously I ain't gonna, you know, violate myself, but I'm going home, bro. I'm going home. Or I'm going to somewhere where I know it's trusted and clean. You know what I'm saying? I ain't using no public restroom, bro. Me personally. And I'm a guy. I don't know.
Darndest not to. And if I need to, I will try to find a place that I feel like has a certain standard, that there's going to be a certain level of cleanliness, because in the woman's bathroom, it is the nastiest thing that you could ever see. Okay? I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. It's horrible.
Really?
If you open the door, the smell alone, the stench alone, all of a sudden I no longer have to use the bathroom. It's
really?
like magic. All of a sudden that's no longer a priority. I can wait.
I don't know. I've seen some nightmares in the male bathroom. I've seen some nightmares, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that.
It's a terrible thing. So this is how I know that obviously this woman is not lying. But two, you know, there's a lot of women out there who literally do not know, are not knowledgeable about these things. They're more knowledgeable about nail styles and like I said, lashes and all these things, but are not knowledgeable on how to take care of themselves hygienically.
For going to our appointments. Like, this is why people have sit down air, if you don't know. This is why people have sit down air, because they are not clean down there, and this is the area of you that you never see and that you can't really get to. That's why people come and get waxed, because nobody's trying to shave in between the crevices, but they do need to be clean. And number one, the reasons that I'm saying
sit down air is just so disgusting, bro. I'm so thankful that any woman that I've ever vetted and talked to and been with, I've never experienced that, bro. Y'all let me know in the comments, have y'all experienced sit down air as a man dealing with a woman, bro?
this is because, like, so I've had situations where, like, clients genuinely, I have a hard time waxing them because of odors and things like that. Mind you, I am pregnant, so I'm sensitive, but like, even before then, if you come and you have feces smeared all the way up to your vulva, the entire room smells like poop. I got clients after you, and then now I'm running late because I'm trying to air out the room. Like, mind you, I'm face first in your crotch, trying to do service for you. I need you guys to understand, although I'm being like firm in this video, trying to be educational, I'm not trying to shame y'all. People literally don't know, and that's okay. And like I said, there's a lot of things I don't care about when I wax you. Even people be farting on the table, stuff like that. People be farting on the table when I get facials, and there's
Oh my God.
Like, you really can't help, especially when you're, you know, spread eagle.
Well, I guess that's the facial is not as bad, but when you in they shit, they just goddamn no shame. You gotta hold that shit, bitch. Goddamn.
Like naked on a bed, like it happens when I'm pulling a strip. That's totally fine. It's not my favorite thing in the world. Things like that though, it's fine. But the things that you can control, you need to control. And not just because you're getting waxed. You need to control these things because this is your body and your health. Especially if you are someone that is sexually active and has a sexual partner, man, woman, whoever. And you know, check yourselves. I would say it's a small percentage of women watching this video that have ever taken a mirror or their phone and gone like this. Listen, it's not always a pretty sight. It's not. And really looked at yourself. You should not have toilet paper crumbs that have been in your lips for a few days. And the first time they're getting yellow.
Oh my God. This is opening up a whole different world of like, yeah, bro. Every girl I've ever dealt with is clean. I've never. Yeah, hell nah. Oh my God. Just imagine you going down on your woman to do and what?
Is when I'm waxing them out. There was a time that I thought a client had a tampon in, which is totally fine. I wax clients on their period all the time. I just tell them I do prefer that you wear a tampon.
Again, this is something I also don't agree with. I don't understand why you would.
Why you gonna go get waxed when you on your shit? Just wait. You're not supposed to be doing it anyway. I mean, I know some of y'all different. Some of y'all get down on Shark Week, I guess, huh? Some of y'all sharks getting down on Shark Week, I guess, but just wait, bruh.
Want to even be spread eagle in that position, regardless of you having anything to kind of create a barrier between you and the other people. That just don't make no sense. I think that in itself is nasty, but that's just my personal opinion.
I don't want you to free bleed onto the table. Just thought she had a tampon in. I go to move the string because I'm trying to get this side. It's toilet paper that has been wadded up so far into her lips that it looked like a tampon string. But like, there's just so many things that if I were to tell y'all, you would be like, why do people do that? And you would be surprised that it happens as often as it does. Just telling you, be mindful when you're going into these services. But beyond the fact that it's for the services, this is your health. Things build up, things accumulate. Bacteria harbors. Bacteria loves moisture. Bacteria loves heat. Bacteria loves confined spaces. Like everything that has to do with a woman's female anatomy, bacteria loves that. Even on your best day, your body is still fighting those things out. So give yourself a fighting chance. Take care of yourself. Clean yourself. Take the time. It's part of loving yourself, and it is self-care. I don't want to see anyone spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on their face and you haven't washed your genitals in a few weeks.
And she talking about y'all getting like lip injections, Botox, all.
Oh, bro, ladies, just please stop the fucking lip injections. I'm giving you an honest insight as a male, bro. That shit looks garbage. We don't like it. It's fucking ass. That shit is not cute, bro. That shit is not cute. It doesn't look good. Your natural face is a million times better, I promise you, in 99% cases, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. Take it from me. I do not like that shit, bro. I think a lot of men don't like that shit. I feel like that's a perfect example of women pretty versus guy pretty. It's kind of like how y'all be doing y'all birthday makeup. Y'all really think that birthday makeup look good, but that shit don't look good. I'm telling you. I don't know if your man's being honest with you, but when you come home, you come down the stairs for your birthday, and you done turned your makeup settings to 100 max, and you say, "How do I look?" And he's like, "Oh, you look good, babe." Shit's ass.
All this kind of stuff. Don't know how to bathe properly. Okay, I feel her.
Haven't been cleaned out since the last time I waxed you. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I gotta go. And please, I was not trying to sound rude, but it gets to a point.
Word, man. You know, I think this was a very interesting insight into what women are dealing with, bro. You know, as a guy, me personally, I've never, like I said, I've never experienced a smelly situation, but I just have experienced just smelly people in general, right? I'm sure we all have, and I think it doesn't just go for women, you know, just in general, just be clean, bro. There's so many things that we can't control in life, but god damn it, take a fucking shower, bro. Unless you are homeless on the street, unable, like, let me give y'all a quick story. One of the big reasons why I'm so self-conscious of my smell, and, you know, that's like such a big deal to me, because I remember literally in elementary school. In elementary school, there was there was a small stunt where I was like homeless for like 2 weeks, like me and my family. And we were pretty much going to school every day out of the car. And, you know, every once in a while we were able to like stay at a friend's house and, you know, shower up and get ourselves together. But there was a situation where like I remember not being able to shower and going to school the next day. And in those 2 weeks, I remember the kids were making fun of me, like, this is elementary school, like 3rd grade, bro. Oh, Berto, you stink, Berto, and, you know, shit was hurting my feelings, but I knew why, but I was also too embarrassed to, like, explain why. And I remember my teacher coming up to me and be like, oh, Berto, you're probably going through puberty, you know, ask your mom to go get you some deodorant, and then, like, the reality is, like, man, I just didn't fucking shower. You know what I mean? Now, God is good. You know, my mom locked in. She was able to secure us a spot, and, you know, we never looked back. But, like, I never forgot that moment. It was ingrained in my head forever. Like, okay, I don't ever want to be told, like, ugh, you stink ever again. You know what I mean? And, you know, now I shower 3 times a day. Now I keep a stick of deodorant with me all times. Now I always got an extra of a cologne on me, and I pay for that good cologne. I don't like to blow money on a lot of shit, but I'm gonna blow money on some cologne, boy. I need to smell good. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm excited to hear y'all feedback on this one. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and y'all already know what it is. Binge the rest of the videos on the channel, and
Where you at, Berto?